Big John, Big John.
Happy Thursday, everybody. Boy, it was foggy this morning. Rolled in about a little after 7. It's 8:45 now, and it's starting to lift, so we'll get the truck started. Let this thing warm up while I get the 830 hooked onto the spreader for Dad. Just like that. Turn like a kitten. Barn opened up. What are you doing, Jackrabbit? Huh? Jackrabbit? Speedy Gonzalez. Okay. How do you keep the door open? Piece of binder twine on the wall. Anyway, we got back to 830 in this wagon out. It's got seed in it. Unhook that, put the 830 on the spreader. Cold start on the old 830. Manifold heater engaged. Throttle past the shut off. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say that spreader's pretty full. All right, we'll get this backed out, unhooked. Hooked onto that. All right, got her all hooked up. Pinned PTO shaft, jack up. So, yep. So I'm gonna get in the truck and head to Toledo. Get rid of some beans. Well, made it over the corner, 623, and something didn't feel right. I started toggling through my gauges, and I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me see. See that number there? It says 52. Well, that should be over 100. 120 loaded like this. And I thought I heard something last night, and I was kind of checking around, but it was dark out and stuff, so I got a leveling valve that's shot. So I called Fremont White. They have one. Well, they actually have 5 of them. So I turned around and came back home. Front end's riding low. So we're gonna take it apart and go get a new one. Yeah, I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but there's air coming out of this valve. Boy, there's a lot to it too. Yeah, that ain't good. So I think the first order of business is getting this inner fender off. So I'm going to get some WD-40 and spray all these bolts. Get things loosened up. Yeehaw. Well, we got it all back together. We took all that stuff off. And here it was. This line here. There's a fitting that's bad. It's letting it pop out. So Took a whole bunch of stuff apart for nothing, but now we know how to take it apart and put it back together. So I guess we'll head back up there now. But something's wrong with that connection where that line goes in, so I got to figure that out. Okay, I made a couple phone calls. That piece on top of that airbag is part of the airbag itself, so it's $150 for an airbag, $130, something like that. I'm going to leave it alone for now. Just keep an eye on it. The guy at Fremont White was going to do a little more investigating and see what he could come up with. So went up, dumped, everything's fine, and stopped at Wendy's here on Buck Road. Gonna get me some lunch. It's 10 after 12, and I got a tinkle, so we'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna go eat. Okay, made it home. Check that tire before we load it up again. Anyway, it looks like Dad got that fertilizer spread across the road, so that's good. I'm gonna go up here and let the dogs out, and I'm gonna get the tractor started and get seed loaded in the drill, and I'm gonna finish that little spot back here where I ran out of seed, and then go across the road and start drilling that. Dad gets back, he'll probably go over to Woodville and start running beans. So, busy. I don't know if I care for this seed treatment. It's awfully sticky, so I put a ton of graphite in it, but look at that. This is going to take a while. All right, had Tammy stop and give me a couple of buckets of graphite on the way home from work this morning. So my application bottles were getting pretty low. So now we get to fill them up. A little rainwater in my bucket. That ain't good. Yeah, seed tender with the automatic talc or graphite applicator, mixer in, or whatever you want to call it, would be nice. Right now I want to hold on to what money I got. I don't know what's going to happen. Things are kind of crazy right now. Things are unpredictable right now. Uncertain. I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the proper word to use would be. So, I don't know. Unprecedented times right now. pretty good when you just scoop it out like this. You get to the bottom of the bag and it's a pain. These are a nice wide mouth on these. What are these? Case New Holland graphite dispensers, shakers. And they work all right. Problem is, after using them a few times, the threads on the top get kind of screwy. This is the one I like, but it's the hardest one to fill because it's got a small hole, but it's got a tube like a ketchup bottle. So you just got to set the thing in here. That's why I filled them other ones first, to make room to set this bottle right down in here, so whatever spills goes right back into the bucket. 8 pounds. Got 2 of them. One will last me this year for wheat. I put a lot in that wheat there. That stuff was sticky. That treatment was kind of sticky. Don't want to fill her clear full. You want to leave a little room so you can shake it. Get her all aerated, liquefied. All right. Yeah, that's all that's left out of 8 pounds. So anyway, put that in there, put the lid back on it, set them up here out of the way or I'll forget about them. Didn't even get much on my hands. I'm getting good at this. Whew, sweating though. All right. And these go right on the drill. Ride right in the back with me all the time. So I put some in the drill. You've seen that. I put some in the drill, and then I put some graphite in there because that stuff, like I said, it's sticky. So I'll put a little more on it and we'll get rolling. All right, back. Dad called. I've been across the road planting or drilling wheat. Dad, he had to go to Fremont this afternoon, 2 o'clock. He had an appointment. And when he got done with that, he went to Woodville and started combining beans again. And he's got the grain cart full and just about got the combine full. So I've got to run over there with the semi and we'll offload that into this. And so he can keep running and I'll have a load to take in first thing in the morning again. All right. So yeah, that's the plan.